The Colgate football team wins their season opener by 12 over Monmouth, 35-23. Hi, everybody. I'm Chris Watson, joined by Dale Drypolcher. And Dale, a perfect start to the season for Colgate. They were down at the half, but came back to win.
I thought they exhibited good poise for the first game. The offensive line, I was very impressed. That was kind of a question mark. Very impressed with the offensive line.
Let's take a look at the highlights from this game and start in the first half. As we mentioned, Colgate trailed, but in the early going, looking pretty good. This is a touchdown to Pat Simons, the All-American candidate.
Well, he's 6'6", and he always seems to get open. And Sullivan, kind of an unranked passer, but really did a nice job tonight throwing the ball.
David Sinisi had a big ball game. This is a touchdown, a 50-yard screen pass. He went over 100 yards rushing. Great player.
I talked about the Sinisi Express. I mean, he really did most of the rushing. He's a great player. He was all over the field, but he didn't have enough tonight.
16-14, Monmouth led it at half, but in the second half, Nate Eaches took over. He had 3 touchdowns, 139 yards rushing. Did have to leave the game with injury. Quite a performance.
Yeah, they took him off. Looked like his ribs were hurt, but hopefully he'll be back.
And then you see the big turnover here that snuffed down a Monmouth drive, and then later in the game, it's Greg Sullivan hooking up with Pat Simons again.
Absolutely, and Simons got open at a critical time, and Buglione's the one that caused that fumble, so it was a nice combination right there, and Simons did it when he needed to.
The injuries were part of the game. Hopefully Eaches will be back, but an impressive start for Colgate.
Schriefer also hurt, and you're right. And they said, you know what? That's part of the game. We'll see, pick it up and go to practice this week and see what happens. Who knows? They both could be back.
Never know. We'll see him again, but more importantly, Colgate opens the season with a victory over Monmouth, 35-23 on Time Warner Cable Sports.